Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Luke with True Southern TV. Today, we're going to do another episode of What's in That Box and Is It Worth It? The BattlBox. Let's jump in. All right, now this has been sitting in my shop for a minute. I've been waiting to film it just because we've been moving studios. So we're going to pop it open and see if it's worth it. Now, if you haven't seen my first video yet, then you need to go check it out because that is the one I used the Curran 1776 promo with, where I got a free level up. This is coming back down one level from the top. So we're gonna be missing one item in here that you could potentially get if you paid for the full, big package. The last time we did this, we found out that it was actually worth it. So we're gonna do the same thing today, maybe just a little bit quicker. So let's jump right in. Here we go. I can tell you already as a fat guy, there's food in here, so I'm pretty happy. All right, right on top. Here we go. This is our mission brief. This is mission brief 97. There's cool stuff in here I can already see, so we're going to get right into it. We'll come back to this in a minute. We're going to set that off to the side. If you don't know, this tells us everything that's in the box, what it's used for, all that kind of stuff. So the first thing is we got some Ready Wise. This is Breakfast Sunrise Strawberry Granola Crunch. So I'm going to throw this in my camping kit just to have as a nice little breakfast deal food. All right, this is cool. This is a Fusion by Pod. It's a Pod X 8000 solar powered dual USB charger and LED light. I love a charger with an LED. I love anything with a light on it because I feel like you can never have too many lights. So that's a good one. There's some things wrapped up in here. We're going to come back to that. Down at the bottom, we got some smaller stuff. This is from Epic Wipes. It's the massive wet wipe shower on the go. Lord knows if anybody needs a shower on the go, it's me. We also have from Epic Wipes the massive wet wipe. Wait, what's the difference? One small, oh, they're different sizes. Okay, so this is just a large. So this is when you're just like a little bit dirty. This one's extra large is when you're like super dirty, or Luke dirty as we like to call that in my house. All right, we've got a couple of things wrapped up here. I've got no idea what this is. Oh, here we go. A 2-cup cook set from Stanley. I actually own a couple of these exact ones. Those are great to have. It's easy to pack in. Don't take up a lot of room. Pretty light. We don't need this. All right, we've got something else here wrapped up. And a Stanley all-in-one food jar. Has a little spork right there on the side, which is pretty great. You have to take that off first, so we'll cut it in a minute. But has a spork on it, so you can do food storage. In here, you could also do, coffee, that kind of thing if you needed to. I don't drink coffee. I drink Red Bull. And so I don't understand dirt water, but to each their own. Don't need that trash. We've got a 25% off all Ready Wise Adventure Meals. So that's pretty cool. So if you want to do some food prep, now I haven't dove into Ready Wise, and that's the strawberry granola crunch we have here. I haven't really dove into that yet because, when you're doing any kind of prep food, you want to make sure that you have a good nutritional count across the board, especially if you're going to use it for survival. Now, if you're just using it for a couple of days, you can get away with it. But if we're talking something longer, maybe you're going on a couple of week hike, or maybe, the world actually does go to hell, then you want to make sure you have food that's going to give you energy so that you can continue to exist. All right, we got one more thing in here. This is kind of the big one for this box. Let's pull it out, get rid of this box. Don't need that. This is the CRKT. Whoa, it's a big knife. This is their, I don't know. Here we go. Carson M16. That's a bad dude right here. It's got the rear flip. It's not spring assisted. If you know, I'm a Kershaw guy, so a lot of my stuff is spring assisted, which I like. But that said, it's opens smoothly, it felt like. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's heavy. It's big. That's a good little knife right there. I'm pretty happy with that. So there's our knife that came with this. Does anybody else, anytime you see CRKT, just want to call it a cricket? I want to call it a cricket real bad because it's just so close to being a cricket. So it's CRKT. Maybe you say it in a different way. Battle. CRKT. I'll put that off to the side. All right, there we go. So we line it all up here. We've got our all-in-one food jar by Stanley. We're going to put food in that, and then I'm going to eat it. Maybe like the Ready was. I don't know if all that would fit in there. Yeah, probably would. Then you've got your 2-cup cook set. What this would be good for is if you haven't used these before, typically what you do is you go ahead and you boil a bunch of water and then you throw it in here. So use this, boil some water, throw it in here, eat it. If you got leftovers, put it in there and eat it later. Look at that. Man, I'm smart. All right, we've also got the 2 massive wet wipes, the large and the extra large for the small messes, for the Luke size messes. My wife can confirm that. Oh, they won't stand up. We'll put them there. That one gave up. All right, we've got the Fusion by Pod. I'll go stick that LED like this. Ah! Come back. Nothing wants to stand up today. Stay there. Look pretty for camera. Sorry. Okay. And then we have the CRKT knife, or the Cricket knife, as I will now call it forever, right up front there. So what we're going to do, get rid of the crap we don't need. We got the 25% from Adventure Mills. Adventure Mills? Is that who makes this? Ready was. Yeah, Adventure Mills. So we got the 25%. I'm going to go get that back so I can use it. That's a good discount. All right, so we're going to take a brief pause. The video's going to cut. Magic's going to happen. When I come back, I'm going to have all this priced out. We're going to make sure it was actually worth it for what I paid. And cut. And uncut. We've done it. We've done video magic. My laptop's magically appeared, and we have all these numbers added up to tell you if it's worth it or not. So I'm going to tell you, after taxes and shipping on this one, I paid $148 and some change, $148.98. So $149 basically, if we round up. Now, again, we have the little food container, the 2-cup cook set. We've got 2 of the massive wet wipes. We've got the CRKT M16. We've got the, is that right? That is the M16. Yeah. The M16 04SS for all you knife junkies. The Fusion by Pod, and then we got some breakfast from Adventure Mills. So adding it all up, we're going to start the Epic wipes there, $2 a piece. So I've got $4 there. The Adventure Mills is $8. The food jar is coming in at $35, with the cook set coming in at $17. The Fusion by Pod, the battery deal down here, $39.50 will round up to $40. And then the M16 comes in at $62.92, so we'll say $63. So if we add all of that up, we're going to pay $166.20. So we saved about $16 on this load. Not quite as much as I would like to expect, considering I don't know what the items that are coming in it are, but that's part of the game, right? So whether or not it's worth it, that's still up to you. I still got my values worth, but, you know, we always like to get a little bit more than that. Now, if I would have upgraded the box, we have this is the Pro box, and just to go through it real quick, your basic box would have had the wet wipes, the Ready Wise, the food jar, and then the 2-cup cook set. The advanced box added the Pod. The Pro box added the M16. And if I would have had the Pro Plus box this week, it would have added a Williamson Bird Dog, which is it's another blade. Honestly, I don't know a lot about the Bird Dog. It's a 9-inch, almost, or 8.25-inch length knife. Overall length, the blade length is 3.5. It's a drop point, and 440C stainless steel. So, you know, would have added another knife to this. I'm happy with the kit that I got. This is honestly a very usable kit. If this had been a kit that maybe had some stuff that wasn't very usable, maybe a little more random, I probably wouldn't have been as content with this. But the fact that everything here I will use and we'll probably use soon, since we're getting in springtime and weather's getting a little bit nicer. This is stuff that we can take out when the family goes camping, or you know, when I'm out and I'm about to start my races and different stuff like that, to where I'll be gone living out of the back of my truck for a couple of days at a time. So I'll get to use some of this for sure. And you can never have too many knives. I like that almost every kit you get comes with a knife. This is a solid, heavy knife. It'll have a purpose. So anyways, that's BattlBox. I'd love to know what you think about it. This was Mission Brief 97. I thought it was a good one for what it was. You didn't just get a ton more. I think last time we were like $100 over of value. This time we're only $15 over on value. So we're gonna keep our subscription again for now until we see that it doesn't prove value, or unless we're getting products that just aren't good. We're gonna continue to do that and continue to bring what we get so that you can know if it's valuable for you. I hope you love the videos. If you want to see any of these in action, make sure you're following us. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, even that old word, I don't think we can say it out loud right now. Yeah, those people. So anyways, you can follow stuff on there, but we'll do each item as an individual review on there so you can come in and see what you like about each one. That's it, guys. I love you so much. Like I said, let me know what you think about BattlBox down in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.